going on? 2022. Now, as you can see, I'm just on my phone here because I'm trying to bring this up live here on the screen so I can see all the texts. And there we go. We're live right here. Cool. And then let me open it up. There we go. So, folks, yeah. Thank you for coming on, or those that are still coming on, or those that are still waking up. It is 3 o'clock here in Toronto on What's Going On. And Fred, there goes my friend Fred. Fred is always on. Thank you for coming on, Fred. I really do appreciate every time you hit that button, that notification. That's what you get. That's what you get when you sign up. You subscribe to the channel, to Maori Chair TV, to the channel, because anytime I open this up live, it notifies you, and that's why Fred is one of the first ones up. Bingo. Say, hey, Fred, awesome. Anyway, this new format I have, it's called What's Going On? And as you'll see, when I go bring my friends on, I have 3 friends today. I do not have guests on my show. They're friends, very good friends, close friends, family friends. That's how many friends I have. It's like a family. Now, the first one is from Richmond, Virginia. He's got a radio show down there. It's Dave Jeffs. He's originally from Whangamata in the North Island in New Zealand, but he's been living over in Richmond, Virginia, and he'll tell you his story. And then the other people I have on, friends, it's a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Gavin and Nikki Bennett. These are my great friends. They live in Chicago. They're originally from Foxton, I believe. But don't tell you the story. I'll get them telling the story, because this is what this show is all about. It's what's going on. And I'm going to be talking to them about that. But first, before, what I'd like to do is that, I'd like to welcome some of the people that's already come on there, like Fred, Innes, Doug, Rose, Vito. Oh, that's Rose's brother's on, Vito. And I'm sure we're going to get some more people on. And he's in New Jersey. Oh, Vito's in New Jersey, because I believe he went down to see his daughter down there and the family. Fantastic, Vito. And wish them Happy New Year. And thank you for showing them what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to get online here and sing a song for you guys. So what I'm going to do first is get my guitar. So I got to get my guitar. And here we go. Now this is the new format I'm trying, because last year, back in 2021, I had another show which was called Talking Voices. That's where Maori Chair TV comes from. TV is Talking Voices. So this year, I've given it a little bit of a different look, and I'm calling it What's Going On? It's because there's a lot of people, they tune in and they want to know what's going on. So I thought, well, hey, I'll tell you what's going on. So right now, I'm going to sing a song, and then after that, I'm going to introduce my friends, and we're going to have a chit chat and stuff like that. So folks, here we go. I'm going to start off with this song here. It's a beautiful song by Chris Christopherson. Take the ribbon from your head, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. Christopherson, help me make it through the night. There you go. So it's just a little bit of a song before I get the show started there. So, and by the way, I've got my oldest fan on. Rose's dad. He's 97, and he always watches. Every time I go live, he wants to watch it. So So thank you, Mr. Peary, for coming on and checking out. Yes. Oh yeah. So let me get my guitar down. Yes, so this is it, folks. I tell you, this is amazing. Now, I'm going to bring up one of my friends. It's a very good friend of mine, and I'll tell you, this gentleman, I've connected up with him. Yeah, I just want to show you. There he is. See, I just want to show you. There he is right there. I connected up with him a couple of years ago and found out he was a Kiwi, and he's got a radio show down in Richmond, Virginia called KLA Talks 2020. And I'm going to bring him up. And he's going to tell you all about it. So here he is, my friend, Dave Jeffs. So, Dave, you ready to come up, buddy? Here we go. How you doing, Dave?
KLA Talks 2020, KLA. Hey, Dino, how are you, mate? How are you?
Oh, good. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Not a lot, just trying to beat the old snow down here. Got a lot of snow.
Yeah. Well, you can talk to me about that. So you had a bit of a snowstorm down there, eh?
Yeah, it did. Last Saturday had about 6 to 8 inches, but down here in Virginia, 6 to 8 is pretty much decent enough to cause havoc on the roads, etc. And I did see your posts from your guys earlier this week, and it looks like you guys got hammered up there as well. But supposed to be another storm coming in last night, but it didn't eventuate. So it was just a little dusting, but enough to, like I say, cause havoc on the road. So had the tractor out last Saturday plowing the driveway and getting it all cleared up so I could get out to work. Yeah. So,
yes, we did.
Everything is pretty much going good, just freezing down here.
Right. Yeah, we did have some snow, lots of snow here. My God, we had lots of snow. And of course, we had to bring out the snow blowers to get all the snow cleaned up. We had a lot of good help here from our friends, our neighbors, people around. It was really good. So we're pretty excited about all that, people helping us out. So, and now the snow's passed.
Right,
it's
awesome.
over. It's done with now. It's done. So
yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're done
So,
waiting
Dave,
for spring.
yeah,
So
yeah. So, Dave, what's going on down there? Talk to me. What's going on, and what do you got going?
well, as people may know that are Kiwis that are living abroad over around here, I work as a panel beater. Started that in New Zealand, of course, back in the 80s, and back into panel beating over here in Virginia, just west of Richmond, Virginia. And also got the little radio show going as well, which, as you know, KLA Talks, KLA standing for Kiwis Living Abroad, and put on a show. And it's been pretty quiet, actually, the last month or so, just with the Christmas and the New Year and all that stuff. But definitely got everything cranked back up and getting geared up for some talks as well with Kiwis around the world living abroad. So it's getting fun, and got the equipment and everything like that, and got license renewed and everything like that, so I can play the Kiwi music without any problems, and plus some other music from all around the world as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's really cool what you do. And your station is on 24/7.
Yeah,
Is that how it works?
you can. That's correct. Yep. I'm obviously not on it 24/7 myself, but you can tune in at any time at klatalks.com. You'll see the link on there.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much live streaming around the world 24/7. And you can tune in and listen to some Kiwi classics, some Kiwi songs, anything from back in the 60s, 70s, right up until today. And it's a lot of fun. And like I say, put it together back in April 2020 when the COVID started hitting real bad, and people were around the world, Kiwis living abroad, were wondering what the heck was going on. So just a little connection there, I guess. And had a lot of guests on the radio in the past couple of years, and people from all around, like London, Ireland, and up in Sweden, and had some people on from Australia, and of course New Zealand, and yourself as well, been on the show up there in Canada.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
And just interesting to hear people's experiences living abroad, and with all the border closings and all that at the moment, we won't get into the politics of that, of course, but people just wanting to get home and see their family and stuff like that. And like I say, the radio show tunes and streams 24/7, so people can listen in and get a taste of home pretty much. So, and you can also send me an email as well, klatalks2020@gmail.com, and have a chat with us on the radio. We'd love to hear from you.
Right on, Dave, right on. So you know what's like what I'm going to do now, Dave? What's going on right now is that I'm going to bring on my friends from Chicago. My great friends, Nikki and Gavin Bennett. So let's get them on here and share the screen with us, brother.
Awesome.
Here we go. There they go.
Awesome.
Look at that. Hi, Nikki and
How
Gavin.
you doing, Nikki? How you going?
Kia ora, Dino. Kia ora, Dave.
Oh, wow. It's great. Hey, thanks. Thanks very much for coming on, Nikki, Gavin, and Dave. This is great on what's going on. So Nikki, Gavin, what's going on today? What's happening? Talk to us. Let us know.
Well, I think we've got -7 Celsius here, but we're supposed to get a couple of inches of snow tonight. So I'll see if I can get Gavin out there with a shovel, but I doubt it.
Oh, okay. So you haven't got the shovel ready yet, like you didn't put it close to the door, so you don't have to tell him. Just show him that there's a shovel there, and if it snows, go and shovel the snow.
Well, it's right by the door, but he would have to get through the cobwebs to get to it and actually take it out and use it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. So, Nikki, tell us what else is going on in Chicago.
You know what? I don't know. But you know what? We've had the best winter really so far. So we've actually been pretty lucky. So this week's the first week of freezing your hiney off. So it's made going to work and stuff super easy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I just saw a couple of people come up on the screen here. Simon Leeming from Wellington. He said hi to Dave, and I'm sure he wants to say hi to Nikki and Gavin too.
Hey.
And my friend here, Mr. John Royale. So I guess they want to say hi to everybody. So Yes. So, Nikki, can you tell us where you and Gavin originally from, so we can let the people out there know
Yep.
where you were originally from?
So I spent most of my childhood at Foxton Beach. Families come from New Plymouth and Fielding. And Gavin over here, he's pretty much a Masterton boy. And his families are all in Wellington.
Oh, all of Wellington, eh?
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been over in the States, and when did you come over? Like,
Okay, what year are we in? Oh, actually, it's it'll be 30 years on April 12th.
30 years. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And same for you too, Gavin? You both came over the same time?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When we first came to the United States,
Dave, what about,
we lived in West Texas in a place.
okay.
Many people may have heard of that, but I don't think too many people have been there.
Oh, okay. Wow. West Texas. So that's where you first went to, was there in the States first, was West Texas, correct? Okay, yeah.
A whole
Dave,
different
yeah.
world.
Dave, what about you? When did you come over to the States in Western?
First started.
Virginia,
First started coming over to the United States in 1991 and worked as a camp counselor up there, Rochester, New York, and upstate New York. And then I was there till about 1996, worked as a paramedic up in the city of Rochester, New York, with a company called National Ambulance, and went to rural Metro, brought the company, and now I believe they're American Ambulance Response up there, but I still keep in touch with the paramedics up there. Yeah. 1996, moved back to New Zealand, and was back there for 8 years, had a property up in the Kaimais, and sold that in 2004 and decided to make the trek back to the US, and been here since 2004 in the Richmond area, so quite a while as well, and still got that Kiwi accent, so they tell me when I call home all the time, but still got the Kiwi mana too, so I'm not going to lose that. So yep.
Well,
That's
you come
right.
from you come from a place. I don't know if you can see this. I found this. You see that picture there, Dave?
Yep, that's the old hometown at Whangamata, and family keeps sending pictures of them down on the beach and doing a bit of fishing and all that, and pretty cool as I would think at this time of the year. You know, we're not minus 7 degrees up in Michigan, but it's pretty cold at the moment. You know, teens at night, which for Richmond is pretty unusual, I guess, and then the amount of snow. But we don't get to do any ice fishing down here in Virginia like they do up in Michigan. This is pretty much the close we get to do ice fishing down in Richmond right here. So
Hey,
so,
Nikki,
anyway.
Gavin, you guys do any ice fishing there in Chicago?
I fish, but not when it's cold,
Not when it's cold, eh? Hey, listen, I found a photo of these two people here. Look at this. See that?
Aww.
all right.
That was at Hemingway's. That's Nikki and Gavin at Hemingway's. You guys were there for a special event, I believe, right?
Honestly, I don't remember. Was it really special, or?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just trying to ask you, or trying to find out if you remember.
Was it someone's
the red in Canada is not the same as the red down in Chicago.
Maybe it was someone's birthday. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
It could have been, because I know you guys wouldn't travel that far just to, a vacation. It had to be something special, right?
I guess. I mean, might have been a little bit of a surprise, but
Right on. So listen, Dave, can I get you to maybe, give us a little bit of KLA Talks 2020, let the people know what's going on. What's going on? There we go. See?
Sure. Yep. I'm going to send them out a song anyway, so they can listen to it, and we'll do our little introduction here as I do. So when I talk to our friends and guests on the show, that we do our little introduction as well, and then introduce them in. Pretty much what you're doing there. But at the moment, we're going to go with KLA Talks 2020, KLA standing for Kiwis Living Abroad. If you'd like to be on the show, just send me an email at klatalks2020@gmail.com. You can also go to klatalks.com and you'll find the link on there to the station. The station streams 24 hours and you can catch some Kiwi tunes on there. Anything from Hello Sailor to Dee Dee Smash and Split Ends and some other classics on there as well. Bit of sad news there on Thursday with Meatloaf, passing a Meatloaf, passed away on Thursday at the age of 74. And I'm sure I did listen to him when I was back down there in New Zealand, and a few other Kiwis as well, of course, that are listening to him. Got a song here coming up for Meatloaf, and we're going to play that to all the Kiwis living abroad. Hope you're doing okay. Hope the Kiwis are enjoying the summer down there, and we got snow all around us up here in the Northern Hemisphere. So quit with those fancy summer sun down on the beach photos, but we'll get over it. Our summer will be coming up in a couple of months. So here is Meatloaf. Hope you all enjoy this one. KLA Talks 2020 out of Richmond, Virginia. All right, there you go, Dino. That's going
Right
out there
on,
now.
right on.
So,
Right on.
yep,
man.
that was 2 out of 3 ain't bad by old
Yes.
Meatloaf. Yep.
That was good, man. That was good. Yeah. So, what I'm going to do right
Yeah.
now is that I'm going to sing another song. And then what I'll do is that I'll come back and talk to you guys again. And so I'm ready to go with this song. So I'm going to dedicate this song to Nikki, Gavin, and Dave Jeffs, my friends here
Awesome.
on What's Going On. And it goes something like this, folks. Enjoy it. I hope you like it. Used to spend my night in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I knew. But you rescued me for reaching for the bottom, brought me back from big to far gone. You're as smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed stone on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get behind. Oh, and smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm the glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed stone on your love all the time, yeah. All right. Come on. just want to thank you guys for coming on to What's Going On. Yes. With my friend. You're as blue and as sea whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, a stone on your lap all the time. You're as smooth, Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth, Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Yes, that was by Mr. Chris Stapleton. So, hey, I got to bring back my friends. There they go. Got to bring back my friends up here again. There's Dave Jeffs, and there's Nikki and Gavin Bennett. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Yeah. So
There's that one.
There's that one. So, Nikki, I have something like that too. I have something like it's called Matua.
So would this be Matua to you?
Oh yeah, Matua to you too. To you. So.
Thanks for reminding me, Rose.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, good.
Uh-oh. Now you got
I see old John Royal had a comment on there about ice fishing. Yeah, I went ice fishing this morning, and that's what I caught that ice.
Oh
yeah,
there, mate. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
hey, John.
Now we're back to normal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I saw that one on there too, John. Yeah, that was funny, man. So, so talk to me, Dave. Is that what you got for KLA Talks 2020 coming up?
Yes, sir. Got some people lined up as well, and got a man up there in Canada, and he was had a band in the '80s back in Auckland, New Zealand. So we'll hoping to make contact with him and get him on there. Also, got some friends join me up on Facebook as well, and I don't know if anybody remembers Murray Lindsay back there in New Zealand, and a few other Kiwi radio hosts down there. So having a chat with them, and as everybody remembers, I think Harry Lyons was the lead guitarist in Hello Sailor down there in New Zealand, and he's the one that actually put me on to getting the music license so I could play music up here in the US and for around the world as well. So hopefully tapping into some good friends from down there, and also other Kiwis that are living abroad around the world.
Yes.
And it should be pretty good. Looking forward to it. So, should be good. Got a good year coming up.
Well, that's good. Yeah, because you've had some really good people on your show too. You know, like when you interviewed them, it's been great. So I'm looking forward to hearing your show again. You know, with some of your music, Kiwi music, and some of your Kiwi friends. So that's pretty.
Last year we had.
Cool.
Yeah, last year we had, as you know, we had Jody Vaughan on there, country singer from down there in New Zealand, and Greg Johnson. Yeah. Greg Johnson, who's a Kiwi living abroad, he's in LA at the moment, and went and did a tour last year, and he's planning another tour early this year in New Zealand. So hopefully, with everything, everything can open up, and he can get on down there and do his tour. So. We had Greg Johnson on the show last year, and pretty cool dude, laid back, and he's pretty much in the same boat as us, living abroad over here, waiting for all the borders to open up, especially that Canadian border, right?
Yeah. Well, good, yeah. That's right, for that Canadian border, yeah. So, Nikki and Gavin, I know you guys were involved in a few things down in Chicago there in 2020,
We
2021.
were.
And it was, I'd like to bring up this picture here, and then maybe you guys can talk about a few things that you've done.
Oh, that's a sad one because
Yes.
he just passed away in July. So
Now,
yeah,
a lot of people, sorry, Nikki, but a lot of people don't know this gentleman, but he's been in a lot of movies. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so
well,
you
he
can,
was he was one of the actors in Fastest Indian with Burt Munro and the
right.
thing. But yeah, every year, in fact, I just sent some messages out to some people here. We get together with the First Nation American Indian groups here in the area and celebrate and honor First Nation veterans. And so Saginaw was actually a veteran of the Korean War. And we perform for them. So if anybody wants to jump in and join us this July, message me because we're organizing that right now. And then we usually go and spend some time out at the Marae at the Field Museum in Chicago. And then this year is going to be super, super special because the group that we support and help are actually the group of First Nation Indians who took a bunch of Maori remains back to New Zealand in 2007, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so on the Sunday after the veterans gathering and powwow, we're actually going to honor and remember that moment in which a lot of these guys took the remains back to New Zealand. So we would love for folks to come and join us and help support that this year. So it'll be July 15, 16, and 17 in Chicago.
Right. Yeah. Well, you guys have also done a lot other things too beside that, because I noticed Gavin has really come forward with doing a lot of the kapa haka with Nico. And Gavin, it's been fantastic watching you perform and learning a lot of the Maori culture as well. You know, man, it's been fantastic what you and Nikki have done in your area down there. So congratulations to the both of you. So when any trips are going back home to New Zealand in the forecast or on the list?
I've got a call into Jacinda about that, Dino.
Oh, okay. Well, I can drop you my name if you want.
Yeah.
We'll put a good word in for you with the boss, you know.
That's right, yeah. We'll put a good word in. So when was the last time you guys went home?
2016?
6 years ago. The
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were going to meet halfway. We're sort of, one of my nephews is getting married in August, but he's New Zealand born. And so he's my sister's stepson. So he's getting married in Boston this year in August. And so my sister and brother-in-law are coming over, and his Matthew's mom. So we'll have a small family reunion and a really cool wedding. So
Nice.
yeah.
Now I know you and Gavin. You guys have a very, very, very important job that you do. Now I don't know if you want to talk about it a little bit, because I think it's very important to know what, as you know, as Kiwis doing over here in the States. But you guys got a very, very, very frontline job that you do. You want to talk about that for a little bit, Nikki?
Sure. Actually, I'm not even sure I've told you this, Dino, but I changed jobs right before Thanksgiving in November.
Oh, okay. All right.
But all I've done is I've gone from working in the community as a nurse practitioner and seeing people in their home. So I'm doing the same thing, palliative and hospice care, but I've actually transitioned back into the hospital setting.
Oh, okay.
Which has been a interesting change, to say the least.
Right.
A little bit more upfront and personal with everything that's going on with COVID, and
Yes.
some very, very, very tough conversations with people.
Yes, I've listened to some of your stories, and Gavin as well. Gavin's got a very important job that he does, and I got to give you a lot of respect for what you do, Gavin, because you also are hands-on and front line. So if you want to explain what you do to the listeners out there, to our followers.
Well, for the last few years, I've been working in home health, specifically in home infusion. So I go out to folks' homes and help them to manage their home infusion needs. That some of them are on antibiotics and some are on
Right.
specialty medications. It's always a very interesting job. I get to meet all kinds of people and
Yes.
all age groups. And I really enjoy that because, for many years I worked in the hospital, and probably since about 2017, I've been exclusively in the community, and that's really just a night and day. It's just
Wow.
so nice to be out and about, and
Yeah.
even when it's cold outside and I'm driving around in the snow, I'm really grateful
Right.
for the chance to
Yeah.
do that. So.
Well, I'll tell you something. Like the Kiwis have a great reputation, and you can just see where your heart is. The both of you, and we also know a few people that are in that same field. And one of our good friends, Mr. Faraday, is in the prosthetic field. So, and then Dave was also
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you were in the in the field too.
Literally.
Yeah, in New York, right? You were in in the Bronx or
It
something,
wa-
right?
No, that wasn't the Bronx. It was upstate New York, but it was
Upstate,
pretty
okay.
much similar scenario as down in
Oh,
the
I
Bronx.
see.
But yeah, it was city of Rochester, New York, but it was pretty bad. You get shooting, stabbings, and that was pretty much the norm up there. That was in the early '90s, and I went to college and got my certs and got certified and everything, and was out on the street and. You pretty much grab your drug boxes and batteries for the life packs and
Right.
grab your radios and your partner, and you're out on the road pretty much for 10, 12, 14, 16-hour shifts. And you pretty much just sat out on street corners like the old Auckland tow truckies used to do, back in the 80s and stuff. But it was definitely a great experience. And when I went back to New Zealand, I was full-time 3 years, and up there full-time doing that for 3 years really drained on you. So I was like, I'm out of here. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of stuff that you wouldn't believe. And got back to New Zealand and did a bit of work down there with the St. John's in Tauranga for it was part-time, of course, and it was interesting and a little slower pace, of course, back down there in New Zealand. But that's when I decided to come back to the Richmond area. So
But you also,
but it was
you
definitely a
al-
great experience, for sure.
You also had a job, and I thought this was kind of amazing. Didn't you work in a correction center?
Yeah, the story behind that, like I say, I was up in New York and then moved back to New Zealand and changed my New York State certification to New Zealand through the New Zealand Ambulance Board. And then it was current and up to date, and I'm working down there. But I come over to Richmond, and the Commonwealth of Virginia wouldn't recognize my New Zealand certification. So they said you had to recert. So, halfway through recerting is when the job come up at the with the Virginia Department of Corrections. So I was like, let me step in there for a minute and see what it's like, just take a wild throw at it. And I spent, I was there 11 years and I was there 4 years and was promoted to sergeant. So I gave him 11 years and retired there in 2016.
Wow.
And went right back to the 360 to panel beating. So I'm back panel beating now in a company just out of Richmond. And that's what I started doing when I left school in Whangamata from 1985 to 1991.
Yeah.
And so like I say, did a full circle and back into panel beating and senior body man and the shop out here just west of Richmond. So, it's good. I enjoy it, and it's crazy. This time of the year, though, getting a lot of deer hits, and of course, with all the snow and ice, a lot of frontals and so on. So, nice, clean work, I guess you could say, but yeah, doing it.
Well,
Wow.
Dave, my car's in the shop right now. You'll be very proud of me. I took out a deer, and then an hour later, I hit a raccoon, and then I squished a field mouse. All in the same
All right.
night. It was a bad,
Good
bad drive.
Yep.
None of them won,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, no,
raccoon
we've had a couple of
damage.
we've had a couple of cars in there that the deer didn't win too good, so we get the young fellas out the back to all wash them down, power wash the old cars down, and clean it up
Yeah.
before we get into it. So yeah, but no, it's
Wow.
good, and I enjoy it. So yeah, definitely good. So
Wow.
yep.
So some great experience with some Kiwis here. So I tell you, man, you guys are
Yep.
you guys are great, amazing. But Nikki, I just want to show you a picture here of a good friend of ours
Uh-oh.
with Gavin. Look at
Ooh,
this. What do you think of that one?
one of my favorite pictures.
I really like that one. Where was that, Gavin?
We were walking down the street in Washington, D.C.
Chur. Oh, says that word again. Chur. So sorry.
We'd just been to the White House.
Oh, you just been to the White House, eh? Sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there it goes again. Yeah. So no, that's a really nice picture of you and Willie, Gavin. I really like that one, man. So I keep that one around because that looks like you guys are just bust out the ukuleles and away we go down the street anywhere. And I was wondering where it was. So it's Washington. Awesome. Good one. And I got this one here. I also got a picture here of Dave. Look, hey, check this one out. Yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, yep.
I want that
bro.
t-shirt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, nah,
yeah,
mate.
no, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So where did you- yeah, where did you
city
get
of
that
Richmond
from?
in the background there.
Yeah, where did you get that T-shirt?
That was
from?
my sister actually got it. My sister actually picked it up in Taronga down out in Gretton, and there was some shop there down on the strip out in Gretton. So I'm going to have to tell her to keep an eye out for a few more and send about 100 over here, and we'll distribute them out pretty much.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
but no, I still got it. I wear it on special. Yeah,
Oh, cool, man.
I'll get some up to you.
That's cool. That was great. I like that one. That was pretty cool. So, folks, I just want to thank you guys for coming on to What's Going On. That's the new platform I got for 2022, and I'll tell you who I have on next week. On next week's show is Simon Leeming and Honey John Royale. So I got them on next week.
Wow.
And Saturday. Now Simon is
Awesome.
in New Zealand. He's moved back to New Zealand, so I'll be. It'll be great to listen to what he's going to be talking about. Since he's moved back because he was living in New Hampshire, so it'll be interesting to see. And of course, John Honey Royale is still here in the big city, New York. And maybe so I'll be hearing from those guys. It'll be amazing. And of course, now in a couple of weeks later, that'll be my brother. I'm going to be interviewing my brother, talking to my friend, my brother, my whānau, my family, and he's my best friend.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be. I'm gonna be chatting with him. So, but anyway, guys,
That'd be awesome.
I just want to say thank you for you guys coming on today. I appreciate it.
Kia ora, Dino. Yep,
Cheers.
appreciate it.
Everyone.
And just in
I'm gonna
honor of our friend Meatloaf and
Yes.
both of you fellows, I'm going to say, just remember, a Maitua or three ain't bad.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go. Awesome.
Good on
Thanks
you.
very much,
Yep.
guys.
Good on you.
Okay. I appreciate having you guys on with me today.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Nikki, Gavin, and
Love
Dave.
you
Yeah, no
guys.
problem.
All right. Kia ora.
Ta-da.
Shut up.
There you
Yep.
go.
Be safe.
Wow. man. Amazing, 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 amazing. There you go. Hey, it was so much fun having them on today with me. And you know what? These are Kiwis that live around the world, like Jeff was saying, in a KLA. Kiwis living abroad. So if I can contact some Kiwis and find out what's going on and get them on the show, what's going on. So just to let you know that next week I'm going to have Mr. Simon Leeming and John Honey Royal on the show at 3 o'clock Toronto Eastern Standard Time right here in Canada. Adjust your time zone. And folks, thank you very much for coming on. What's going on? Kia ora!